Function. In fact, here we go. Stygian's one we have the most luck with. Let's try Stygian Umbra and see how we get on. Man, that's upsetting, dude. Okay, so this one's just like splitting the debuffs and buffs. That's fine. We've dealt with that one plenty of times before. Strike and sweep, yes. We know how we go with this. Gorge abilities trigger an additional time. Train Stewards gain damage shield 2 and multi-strike 1. So we can go with a Train Steward deck, or we can like really build up those Gorges. I like having the powerful Train Stewards. We've buffed them into like really ridiculous situations before. Although they never end up being like the most useful, do they? Also, I'm realizing how orange I am on the screen right now. Look at a nice tan. Kill one, keep him alive. Kill another. We kill everybody. Yo, if we can keep it up, we've got a good little deck in front of us here. Okay. We're not dealing with the best of positions right now, because we are going to be taking damage. But we do get a Gorge. Do love a Gorge. I'm hoping the Train Stewards stand up. I think Morsel plus like Train Steward deck might be quite a good one here. We'll find out. Okay, we survive. That's all you need to know, really. We survive and you die. Okay, I can see how this deck could be ridiculous with the Train Stewards. We love a ridiculous Train Steward deck. Deal free damage, apply Frostbite 8. Yeah. We love our Frostbite. Pact Morsels, apply free life drain, and Ember Drain 2. What's Ember Drain? I don't want to lose Ember, though. If I'm honest. That seems like a poor trade. Unless you're putting yourself into a position where, you know, you can afford it. That doesn't seem good to me. We already have damage shield 2s. They already have multi-strike 1. But we don't have a big tanker. And I love a big tanker. Incant draw 1, and this unit gets -5. Incant. Yeah, I like building that boss up. Or that character up. I don't know how well it's going to work in this deck, though. We were very insular within the Stygian deck to make this work last time. Let's see how we get on. You are going to die, but we did buff you. And that's something, JPEG. So you're definitely dead. It's annoying when they get away. I always like to get them, but it's not always meant to be. Oh, use them down here with you. This is how you do it. You use them on the deck that, like, or the space that builds it up. Okay. So, I don't mind you eating that one. You eating that one. And you eating that one. I like the noise. They're very cute. Okay, if I can, like, avoid you dying, that'd be great. You can take 8 damage to begin with. You still don't live. You still don't live. Annoying. I was hoping, like, the spell shield or damage shield here would help, but... I mean, it has, just not enough. That's fine. Oh, you're definitely down. Nip. You love to see it. I think we just kind of accept that we have to build up buttercups at this stage. Why do you build me up? We need to, Yo, that's pretty good. We need to buff up the training stewards and then maybe use the champion with a wall in front of it. Just to block any attacks. Let's go with artifacts. Playing a spell deals 2 damage to a random enemy unit on that floor. Friendly units enter with lifesteal 2. Ooh. The random 2 damage, because we're using so many spells, I think it might be a little bit more beneficial. Might be wrong, but... Yo, who dis? A mysterious figure races towards the train with a wing not far behind. No time to explain. Take these and hide them for me. I can't afford to be caught with them now, so I'll have to come back for them later. Don't worry, you'll be compensated generously later on. Quickly now! Do you take something from the man? Unpurgeable, you tight... Ooh, I'll take the dangerous ones. Sorry, can't help. YOLO. We've got to see what these new events do. Not every run's going to be a win. That's 9 damage we're probably going to take at some point. It's fine. It's fine. Constructed explosives explode twice. Ah! So we need to make sure we're taking them out. Or avoiding them. Honestly, you made my choice of where to play my first cards very easily. Or very easy, I should say. Stack the morsels, boys. I think they all die as well. Like I said, we at this stage just need to build brick walls in front of anybody that can sweep. Hello, can I replace him maybe? There we go. Just want to make sure they're going to die. Didn't even need the sweep. Okay, that's annoying, but we can get rid of it. Ooh, for a lot of cost, though. Okay, we keep our boy alive. Nip. Greatest sound effects in any video game, by the way. The lifesteal is going to help, hopefully. Ah, that haste is irritating. God, I hate wasting those. Okay, so when it said unpurgeable, I thought it meant I couldn't use them. Luckily, not the case. You survive, don't you? Brilliant. They don't die to the explosion, do they? I think they would. Oh, for an enemy unit only. In that case, you may as well just get him buffed up. Yo, the chip damage on the boss. You always love to see it. We need to get rid of that haste. And of course, we have no way to do that. Because that would be helpful. The game hates me. Pass it on. So they're going to get straight to the 3rd floor. I'm hoping we've got away. 24 damage. That's BM, sir. So you can do 1 damage to the pyre, then die. Or... we make sure you die. You'll love to see it. Will the boss die? Not yet. Not yet. Now the boss is dead. It sucks we take some damage there, but sacrifices have to be made. Beautiful work. Okay, we got a good situation there. Don't like any of them, honestly. But on the off chance we get the energy that makes it worthwhile. Resolve. Triggers after combat. Summon an Antumbra morsel and a magma morsel in this room. Oh, I can see exactly how that could work. But also Crucible Warden we know is really good. Let's experiment. Let's experiment. I feel like we're in a position where we're earning enough energy right now from different sources to not need the Fell's Remorse. But as you saw, I grabbed it anyway. It sounded like he was going to say something different. Honestly, I kind of like the idea of making one of our train boys a bit stronger. So 15 times 2. That's brutality at its finest. Honestly, I'm going to leave you on your own just to build up with the morsels. So let's go like buck wild. You will not die. Hi, Shiv. How are you? I'll have sex with you right now if you promise me you will not die. I will not die. We're in a solid position there. Alright, let's get rid of a couple of cards that we don't need so much anymore. I'm almost like, do we get rid of the other 2 train stewards that we're not using? Might not be a bad call. I don't think I want to get rid of any of my cards, actually. Honestly, just so we get, like, better morsel cards showing up. Might be a better idea. Blurry woke up late 30 minutes ago. I'm just not a woke up person, morning person. Hi, though. You okay, other than that? Sweep 2 or... Ah, I love Chillwind. The Chillwind Totem combo is like the ideal one for us. It's the one we always go for and it works incredibly well. Now I've said that, we're guaranteed dead. Okay, right, so you are going to sit up there and just gather. So the issue we have here is 6 damage coming in. Okay. How do we feel about this? Go. Oh! I've just realized I've messed up. We need a space prism up there, because otherwise we've just like massively played wrong. We've done a dumb. And you know what? I'm a big boy, I'm happy to admit it. But I'm very dumb. If we get a space prism... Oh wait, does she... Wait, oh they do eat them! Okay, never mind. Nope, we haven't done dumb, we're fine. I thought I misunderstood how that card played. I didn't, luckily. Okay, so the sweep... you are going to die if we don't keep you alive. I hate doing that because we're losing the morsel build. So yeah, you're going to keep like rolling, which is like perfect. Yeah, okay, that's exactly how I wanted to go. I honestly thought I misunderstood it by like the morsels not being behind the target like consumer. But luckily, we're okay. Okay, so... Yep. Oh, wicked, we kill them both. Okay. You're dead as well. You aren't going to be touched. You're taking 5 damage, which is fine. We got just a big bitch just gaining energy all the time at the top there. We need to find a way to buff that. Dude, there's some brutality going on here and I love it. Okay, I don't think we're really going to keep you alive that well. You got 1 damage shield as well. So if this boss has multi-strike, you're done. We've got no real way to heal. Let's get rid of these. Okay, you're definitely dead. Eat and return. Brilliant. I think the bottom floor gets taken here. And that's fine. But the next floor, I mean, they're dead. I don't think they get into the fire. Let's put it that way. The spell weakness is about to do a lot of work here. I think you're already dead, aren't you? Yeah, you're dead. Dead AF, as the kids would say. Yeah, get past that, mate. Dude, the longer a fight goes on, that card up top there is just gonna keep on rolling. Okay, apply 6 to... That's always nice. Apply something. Yeah, I like the Frostbite 6 to enemies. Apply Rage 4, apply Multi-Strike 1, apply Ember Drain 4. That's horrible, don't like that. I don't like the Ember Drain. So we'll go with Gem Trove. It's kind of a, we've got nothing better to play, slam it down kind of thing. It'll keep a floor alive. Yo, it's the man! The mysterious figure returns, this time much more composed than last. Ah, my loyal friend, what a pleasure to see you again. Please excuse my manners from before. I was rather occupied at the time. My name is Dante, a collector of rare artifacts, renowned pain in the ass to all those with wings at your service. Now, I do appreciate your help in my time of need. I was able to evade those insufferable creatures thanks to your help. For carrying the load, I think I'll join you, if you'll have me, of course. Yo. We will have you. Get Dante's Cloak. When played, gaining a stack of multi-strike for each blight card in your deck. +2 magic power for every blight card in your deck. Dude, bring on Dante. Hell yeah, we're taking Dante. Did you say Dante or Dante? I suppose you put the accent on it, you say Dante, don't you? Aha! Oh, Dante. We don't need to get rid of any cards, I don't think. We've got any cards we want to duplicate? Dude, double Dante? Double Dante? I do wonder about an extra one of those. Another train Yo, actually, Space Prism might be a good one to duplicate. We don't need the Pyre health, though. Right, let's just see if there's anything we'd like to get rid of. Again, I think we get rid of like some of the basic cards. Just so we're encouraging the game to give us some better ones. Holdover. We got anything that'd be nice for holdover? Holdover plus Emberstone might be really good. So I am going to do that. And plus 20 damage. 19 damage, 22 damage. Yeah, okay. We can't take the cash with us, so we might as well burn it. Might as well kick it. Swear to God, if you perp. Yo! Yes! I never get the trap shoot. And it costs 0 energy versus the 2 for Steel Pulley. Let's go with that. Let's try it out. We'll destroy them. Just dead. So I think this is Fel coming up. Oh, not yet. Sycophants of Seraph. Okay, yeah, I think we get another, like, champion upgrade before we take on anyone too scary. Okay, so... you will die, and that is fine. In fact, you won't even die. That's not even true. You will live, and that is fine. If we can just keep something like that rolling, we're in a good position. Problem is, again, you will die if I let that happen. Now, I've got no problem with you dying. Really would have liked that to go elsewhere. That's fine. Let's start building up a very powerful boy here. We'll play one of them. So she'll keep feeding the guy at the front, which is exactly what we want. We can do the brick wall down here. Taking 9 damage because of frostbite, aren't you? I don't want to lose you, if I'm honest. I don't think there's any way we keep you alive, though. Yes, there is. See, I want to place Dante down, but, like, I don't want him to die immediately. That worked out quite well. Dude, that train steward is going to be just slapping people down. Slapping them about like the bitches they are. Okay. 9 damage. Just trying to see if there's any way we keep him alive. I don't think there is. Kill you off though, and that's something. Ah, both of you died. That's quite bad. Unless... okay, yeah, we're just gonna keep him alive. Man, that is some bullshit I had to perform there. Oh, good, finally some of my good cards. That's nice. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's keep the damage shield up as best we can. Also... you guys aren't going to die to anything, which is irritating. We've got so many cards here that we just kind of can't place. It's one of you dead. All of them die, but like... how about something like this? So one of them will die, and they'll also do some chip damage. If we place someone down there next turn, we at least give them like a good buff to begin with. So how about like this? They're still going to die. But it's the fort that counts. I'm hoping we just do like a chunk of damage. We'll see how that goes. Very powerful. No, it did not work how I wanted it because you've got sweep. We don't like characters with sweep. We don't like bosses with sweep, specifically. We're about to do 327 damage. We could really weaken you off. And also apply more frostbite. We could add more damage shield. You've got sweep, haven't you? Yeah, that's annoying. Throwing down Dante probably wouldn't help right now. I think we just take our chances with this. So it's going to do a little bit more damage, but not a whole lot. I think he's dead by the time he gets to the top, though. I think the top level setup I have there is like exactly what I want. Yeah, he's dead. Perfect. Big if true. 69 health. Haha, nice. Beautiful. Yeah, okay. I can see how to use this well. I think. Yo, more frostbite. The permafrost's not a bad idea, actually, because if anything good pops up, we can throw it down. When attacking, excess damage is applied to a subsequent enemy unit. Yo, that seems pretty good. Kill a friendly unit's player's card. Add 3 random, uncommon, or rare morsels to your hand. Dude, Umbra Stone seems really good. That's effectively going to work as like an AoE, which is nice. Pyre's still pretty fine. It's pretty fine. So I think we'll go this way, see what trinkets we can grab. Not that we have a lot of money. I probably should have looked at that. Ooh, hello. The Bone Shaker stops near the abandoned remains of a train, looking to have belonged to a merchant. The train still seems to have some wares. A few remaining goods from the clans of the awoken Stygian Garden Umbra are out in the open for the taking, but taking some may cause the abandoned remains to fall to pieces. Which clan's artifact do you want to take from the collapsing train? This requires a knowledge of the artifacts each place has, and I cannot remember. Gonna try a Stygian. Yo! Yes! Yo, I can still take another? Let's take an Awoken then. 5 regen? I do wonder if you could get all 3. Maybe that's a chance, I don't know. Okay. Well, luckily we can afford something now. At the end of the turn, apply Frozen to a random card in your hand. Coldbeard. Grant 2 stacks of Frostbite each time it is applied. Oh! I wish we had the money for that. That's incredible. Let's go with the Pyre Housing. It might be useful next time round. Not holding my breath, but... Okay, we got Fell next. Scourge cards to your hand. That works very well for us. We do more damage. Okay, I think we apply a similar logic to normal. And we throw you up there. Pop you there. And honestly, I don't like the idea of using Dante right now. I do like the idea of you doing some damage to the boss, though. Especially with that. Okay, we need to be a bit more... We need to be paying a bit more attention, I think, than we usually would do. So y'all are dead. I put you down. You wouldn't die if I used Flash Freeze. I think you wouldn't die anyway, in all fairness. That's me being stupid. Okay. Damage shield doing absolute work for us there. This isn't the best way we could have used this card, I don't think. But we can do what we can to keep everybody as alive as possible. Honestly, just because it's going to get you as well. I think we got to burn these. We need to start building up our big boy here. Our absolute champion of a lad. Okay. We could do with some attack morsels specifically. Yo, that's something we definitely need. Kind of want to throw it on you, actually. But I also don't want to ever have you in a position where you need to use that. Here is a brick wall. 3 hearts. Yeah, you're going to be our brick wall. We should probably make sure you are staying as alive as possible. Hello, Zira! Is that the man, the myth, the legend himself, the great entertainer, Jestertainment? I wish, dude. How are you? Hope you're well. Honestly, I love the Umbra Champion. He's one of my favorite characters. Umbra Champion? What do I mean? I mean something. Jester, what do you mean? Oh. Words. Cooey. Honestly, keep buffing this one. The more damage we can do, the better. Burn both of these. Oh, no, my little dude's gonna die. He doesn't deserve this. He works so hard for the money. What if we do that? None may survive. We're getting a very powerful champion up the top there. Pretty good. How about yourself? I'm good, thank you very much for asking. Still here, still awake. I've heard a rumor that you love to see it. Dude, the fact he gets to go up there and hit one of my boys, very upsetting. You're all dead as well. You're gaining health, which is like beyond me, but I checked just a minute ago. I hear it's a case of you love to see it. We pop you in very useful. Any very useful. You still don't die. That's incredibly irritating, if I'm honest. It's alright. The upper floors do. I've also heard a rumor saying that it's true. Yo. I appreciate the rumors. If y'all can keep spreading them rumors, that'd be great. Been up to much, Zero? Yo, these are getting a bit bullying, if I'm honest. Again, honestly, just get the frostbite on the boss there is super good. Space Prism. We've got no more boys to play right now. Part of me just likes putting more and more down here, just because it's building up our Shark Lady. Not much, just more stressing over schoolwork without getting anything done, and also helping a friend with a documentary. Yo, that sounds interesting. What's the documentary about? Alright, boys, final wave. The question now becomes, is there a way we can keep our boy alive? We can, but at what cost? Well, not really, but... we don't have room for Dante. There's never room for Dante. I think Thel's going to do a lot of damage here. A documentary about shame? Should have come to me, I carried tons of that. Yo, Frostbite's doing work for us again. I do love a good Frostbite. Honestly, if we can just keep stacking the damage shields, we'd be in business. Unfortunately, we can't do that. Yes. I would like to use that next time round, if I'm honest. Oh yeah, I forget if we use spells, they take damage. Oh no! The damage shield went down. Yes, my little champion. Do what you need to. Maybe? Oh, we've got him, boys. We've got him. Give him the frostbite. The poor little morsels. Easy. I'm able to destroy everything with great power, AMA. Yo, give me more space. We need more morsels getting onto deck. Okay, 20 pyre health. We've taken 15 damage. Realistically, we're not going to have any money for the trinkets. Going this way, we can get some coins and also go to a merchant and steal. Can you also destroy anything with lesser power? I mean, I could. But if I'm being perfectly frank, and I'm not, I'm Jester, but if I'm being frank, I like doing as much damage as possible. Just absolutely decimating the competition. Upgrade a unit with damage shield 2. Dante, you might be very helpful with that. In fact, you would be very handy with that, thinking about it. Just to keep you alive a bit more. Honestly, can we go all the way? Beefy. Dante doing 18 damage on a triple strike might be good. But what if we made you the strongest you could be? Being frank would be nice. Would it? Yo, let's have the world's beefiest train steward. And we will do everything we can to morsel him up to his greatest potential. Okay, apply spell weakness 2 or apply frostbite 20. F that steward turned into an effing tank. Dude, we're about to buff him to high heaven. This guy's gonna be an issue. We're gonna need the shields on this one. Raise the shields. So as usual, we're not gonna bother putting anything at the bottom. Yo, I just met you, and this is crazy. But hear me out, I'm trying something crazy. I don't know how well that's going to work. This may have been the misplay of the 21st century. They're all dead. Man, there is like not a lot of good places to put anybody. Because shit's poopy. Okay. We'll see how well that works. We kind of need you to be like completely unharassed for this to work. You're taking 5 damage. But yo, what if you took no damage? Okay, multiple enemies are going to die there. Train steward there is going to die. They're all going to die. Bring in Dante. Taking no damage? That's outrageous. Yeah, but we do what we can to facilitate it. The problem is, they get so chunky at this stage of the game. You need things like piercing and stuff like that to, like, really survive. You're taking 5 damage and you're not killing anybody. That is not going to help me in the way I'd like it to. Man, nothing is really going to help me, if I'm honest. Dante's already dead. You're dead. You are going to be killing nobody as well, which sucks. I don't think that makes enough of a difference. Yeah, placing Jarl down won't help me at all. Man! That's poopy. How is this game so popular right now? Wasn't this released 3 days ago? Hermit Capital, first of all, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. And secondly, it's a very, 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 very good game. Is probably how it's so popular. But I do know the devs currently have, I think like 5 days of other streamers playing this game as sponsor deals and stuff. So I've got to imagine that's where a good chunk of it is coming from. I'm no expert, but I think that might be the sitch, as the kids say. How are you not dead? I didn't check. I didn't check the champion, and now everything's going to hell. It's the one problem with the Stygian champion. He falls down like a little bitch, and you hate to see it. It's a lot like the other card dungeon game thing, which I forgot the name of. Slay the Spire. I'm guessing. Okay, how does one get out of this situation? I'll be honest. I don't think one does. Yo, damage shield? Yes. Ah! I'm falling apart. Just kill them all. Simple. I'm trying. Since that game is popular and this game does a similar thing as well, it's also popular. Is Slay the Spire that popular? I've not really looked into it. I almost died to trash again on this fight. I'm just not getting enough damage in. It's kind of like the issue right now. Like, y'all ain't gonna die, which is like insufferable to me. Yeah, my Pyre's dead unless I can kill you. That was such a horrible sacrifice to have to make. And I think it might be dead anyway. Oh, man! I don't know what it is about Stygian runs. Or like runs with the Umbra, I should say. I'm not making it past this boss, and it's not even the boss that's killing my Pyre. This is all a waste of time, let me tell you. Fuck. It's the trash again. I don't know why, today, that boss has been an absolute roadblock for me. Well, you see, it would help to have units on the board, which you do not have. Oh, yeah, that's not my fault, though. Cuttle Hex. End of turn, apply frozen to a random card in your hand. Ain't great. 50% chance to apply spell weakness when an enemy unit enters your train. Not bad if I'm going for a spell deck. I'll be honest, so far, I mean, I can see the fun in the Umbra, but they're not my favourite, if I'm honest.